Michelle Noel here over at WonderCon. Or is this Shazamacon? Let's try this again. Much better. We're here at WonderCon 2019 chatting with the cast from the DC animated universe. Check it out. Yeah, great seeing you again.
I know.
Come on over. I know. Twice in 1 year?
Oh,
How did I get so lucky?
Unfortunate. Oh, am I holding this?
Yeah, you got your own microphone again.
Okay.
2 steps back. We're gonna go Paul up, do a stall here. Okay.
Wow.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back. All right, we got this. All right, Michelle Noel here from Geek Rock TV over at WonderCon 2019. Joining me right now is director Sam Liu, who's here to promote Justice League versus the Fatal Five. Thank you so much. Wow, something happened to my voice there. I don't know what happened. This is what happens.
You're excited about the movie.
No, I'm so excited. It's like I'm playing by ear now. Great seeing you again.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. So how does this project compare to Reign of Superman? I'm just curious, like, based on the scope and all of that.
Rain was difficult because again, there was like a lot of things that we had to tie up.
Yeah.
And so it became just structurally very difficult. This is a little simpler, but I think it's equally as big.
Okay.
As far as like world encompassing.
All right.
But the thing that I love, I think the most about this movie is the emotional struggles that the heroes have to sort of overcome.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first got the script, I was a little surprised that we actually sort of, explored these, the mental health elements of aspects of the heroes, and when I was working through the scenes, I was very moved by them actually.
Yeah.
So
I think Jessica has some anxiety problems, and then Starboy has lost his medication somewhere in the future.
Yeah.
Or in the time's traveling.
Right.
Okay.
Like Jessica has like PTSD from a super violent event that happens in her past, and Starboy is somebody that's from the future, and because he's out of time now in our present, he can't get the medication that he needs to deal with his.
Interesting. Now the JLU Trinity are back. How was it like working with Susan and Kevin and Paul again? I mean, it gave me chills. Yeah.
I mean, I've said this in some of the other things too, but it literally did. I mean, again, like Kevin, I've worked with on a few other projects and stuff like that, so I'm taking for granted now. But Susan was, I think, the one that I got chills like listening to her ADR paired to her put it masked on her image.
Right.
Because I didn't work on the Justice League,
Right. I'm curious, like, how did
series.
that all come about? Like, did you guys have a say on this, or is this just kind of like, hey, let's just do a reunion party, or I mean?
It wasn't intended to be a reunion party. It was just a matter of happenstance a little bit. I don't think Bruce wanted his style initially, but just through happenstance. But also, sort of, a lot of us were talking about like, I think this would be great in your style because it, this is totally your kind of story, and so. So yeah, I mean that's the unsexy kind of version of why it happened, but
so weird.
I know.
Well, speaking of Bruce, we noticed that you guys are using the same character models that Bruce whipped up back from the classic TV show, and I'm really happy about that because of the whole nostalgia thing. It's nice to have that continuation of the story. But what made you guys want to go back to the old art style? Why did you guys want it to go and continue on with that?
Again, the unsexy thing is just because of time. Is because there's a lot of his stuff already. Again, part of it is the thing of like it's a story about legacy, and I think that his style is it's almost like a legendary style in my opinion, or a nostalgic style, so I think it lends itself to, it helps the story, so we were kind of pushing for it.
Interesting. Now, how has your storyboard artist greatly helped you as a director?
It's the path to become a director is usually through storyboarding, and so I storyboarded a lot and had to prove it to get to my position. The great thing about good storyboard artists, obviously, is like it's a different take on how you would shoot a scene. And so as a director, because there's so much work and there's so little time to do it. If I just make sure that it's like, is the intent right, and is the editing right, and all that kind of stuff. Do we get to the point as quickly, but also are we focusing on it as poignantly as we need to? And so as long as those things kind of work and I'm feeling something, then I'm like, okay, it's great. And so there are times when I'm just surprised, like, wow, I never would have shot it that way, but I'm feeling something right now. So that's the best kind of feeling. You know what I mean? Obviously, the worst is like, you're like, this is all over the place. Like I don't even know what are you shooting? What am I looking at? You know, type of thing. So yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, I feel like I got the shot.
Right,
okay.
right. Well,
what advice do you have for folks who want to go into the animation industry? Should they focus more on the drawing side or on the software side?
Oh, kind of. Again, it depends on the position that you're looking for, because I think designers, obviously, you need to know just good design.
Yeah.
You know, simplification of design, and it's about the drawing. You know, character design is the same thing. But if you want to be a storyboard artist, I know it seems like it is, but it's not necessarily 100% about the drawing. You need to convey things like perspective and emotions and acting and all that kind of stuff. But it's about storytelling.
Yep.
You hit it.
Yeah,
it's just about telling a story. That's your number one job.
Do you actually collaborate with international talents or collaborate with international studios?
Only if sort of we have a partnering of things. Because sometimes we have storyboards done either by Korea or some of the animation houses and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now I heard that Batman is celebrating his 80th birthday, and we've been invited to the Wayne Manor. How are you planning to celebrate, Sam? And what do you plan on cheering or toasting to him?
I'm not going to get into that. No. I'm going to avoid that.
Okay, we'll keep it PG, family friendly. No worries.
All right. No. It's nothing like that.
Just teasing.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we'll end it with that note.
Okay,
folks, be sure to catch Justice League versus the Fatal Five coming to you on digital March 30th and Blu-ray April 16th. Sam, it was really great seeing you again. Hopefully we'll see you again at Comic-Con. Congratulations to your success, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
So sorry about that. Cheers.
I better leave right now.
Shut down! Of a good time. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time. I'm Michelle Noel from Geek Crack. Bye! Let's try this again. WonderCon. Okay.
Hey, you rock!